income to pay for it. I'm fairly sure I'll be able to. And I'm live, but I'm waiting for Sam. So.
Sorry,
Hey, look.
I was in the wrong one.
You are what?
I was in the wrong one.
See, last week we had this discussion, and you said that
I was in
it was a
podcast,
right.
not general.
Oh. There's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck is he?
My bad.
So then I had to find you.
Oh, you know what that means?
What?
That if the kids decided to jump in on the stream, they could.
No, we're still in Rider Sanctuary. General.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that I did that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm like, where the fuck? Like, because I wasn't paying attention to time. I was chatting with Ty and I was like, oh shit, I only have like 5 minutes. So, hey, real quick. And then I'm like, where the fuck is he? And I get this snap from you saying it, and I'm like, I'm here. Where the fuck are you? So then I had to go find you.
See, I'm not the only one who has a potty mouth. Neo says, how's it going? Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
It's
Neo.
going great.
Just
Sam's
so
on
you
the
know.
right channel.
Yeah. Just so you know, I don't, since I'm using my phone, I can't see chat at all.
Okay.
So you'll have to keep track of that.
And to reiterate my point when I first went live, that, you know, with the warehouse, every computer will have its own dedicated thing, so
Yes, then it wouldn't be a problem.
we won't have to worry about being in the wrong channel on Discord.
Awesome.
Anyway, this is your show, so.
Can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets a little bit choppy here and there, but.
I guess I could go put it on wireless.
It clears up again, though.
Let me try putting it on Wi-Fi.
Oh, here we go. Crash.
Crash. Well, actually, my phone works better on Wi-Fi here in Sterling than it does on the Verizon network, because the Verizon network is shit up here.
Yeah, we need to get you guys a new wireless router up there.
Yeah.
That it's a trooper.
It's
been there for what, 10 years now?
Yeah. Okay, so what are we talking about? What's the title of the? I know vaguely what it is, but which title it?
Centering yourself when things go south.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
It's not quite what you wanted, but.
Well, how I put it was like, I figured you didn't figure it out.
Would you? Oh, it's on Snap and I didn't save it, so yeah. I can't remember what you wrote.
Something along the lines of keeping your shit together when shit falls apart or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, staying the course when shit falls apart.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so as anybody who watches or listens to either one of the channels know, that we had a shitty couple weeks, and we had the memorial on Sunday, and that was a really, really difficult day.
Yeah, it was.
And I know that I said I wasn't doing any cheat days. I was like, I'm not doing any cheat days because I can't do cheat days and continue with this whole journey. Well, I ate like shit on Sunday at the memorial. I ate chili and I ate cookies and lemon bread, and I was like, you know what? I'm not necessarily counting this in my brain, because that's what counts when I'm dieting, as a cheat day. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna sit here with family and I'm gonna hang out and eat with everybody and have what we were having, rather than try and figure out, ooh, can I eat this, or, you know?
Yeah.
And I did go a little crazy. Maybe a lot crazy.
Yeah. I'm feeling kind of left out because I didn't get any chili. I didn't get any of the pizza.
Oh, the pizza was so good.
I only ate I was there. I only had like 2 or 3 cookies. Yeah. I didn't hardly eat at all. I wasn't I wasn't hungry. I knew I should have, because before that, the only thing I ate was a Pop-Tart.
I haven't eaten anything all day on Sunday. Just getting stuff ready, getting people ready, just running around the house,
Yeah.
I think I had coffee. And that's
Yep.
the full extent of anything that I had. So I went right back yesterday morning and all day yesterday being good without any problems.
I wish I could say the same.
And I think it had more to do with how I mentally looked at it. And like I said,
Yeah.
I didn't view Sunday as a cheat day. I viewed it as I'm going to eat this food and I'm probably going to feel like shit later, which I totally did. But it was still pretty easy for me to go back yesterday and
Yeah.
continue being good.
Cool.
So,
Not me.
I was going to say, and
off.
unfortunately, I put on weight, not lost weight this last week. Yeah.
But we kind of discovered that you haven't been drinking any water and you haven't really been doing any kind of exercises or
Any
anything.
kinds of exercise. And I'd already been up for almost an hour when I stepped on the scale yesterday. I didn't really have anything, but I'd been up already. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, how have you been doing?
Oh, shitty. Yesterday, I start the day off just fine, but then I fell apart after noon.
Yeah.
Just still trying to wrap my mind around everything.
Yeah.
Today I've been doing a lot better, but I'm back up to 235, which is what I weighed at the beginning of last week.
Yeah.
But, shit happens. Hey, and Patrick says hello. Hello, Patrick.
Oh, hey,
hasn't been
Patrick.
on the
I
show in
know.
the mornings. Yeah.
And of course, I can't see chat today, so.
CIR.
I know.
Me just sent you guys a desktop computer specifically for podcasts.
Normally I use my laptop and it's just fine, but Arabeth has her project on it for FBLA, and it was due today, so she had to take my laptop to school. Because her laptop is still broke in my room at your house.
Yeah, I gotta figure out the hard drive on that.
Yeah. So.
Lots of things I was going to work on, just kind of didn't go that way. Neo says, if you fall off the wagon, the important thing is to get you back on it rather than stay off. That is how I look at it.
Yeah. I mean, that's really...
I didn't just fall off the wagon. It drugged me for a block or two.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, and that's like I said, I didn't really look at Sunday night as falling off the wagon. Because if I view it like that, then that gives me an excuse to, well, I already messed up last night. I guess I'll just, eat whatever the fuck I want today. And I didn't.
Yeah. Neil says, what is the saying? If you fail by not trying.
Yeah.
It's more of you will miss 100% of the shots you do not take.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be true for just about everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fell off. It drugged me a bit. I'm feeling a lot better today, though. I did have a small episode this morning, but I still maintained eating right. So.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You also did not go to the gym yesterday.
No.
Slacker.
I was gonna do more stuff today, like go for a walk and all that, but it's snowing.
It's snowing.
It's snowing a lot.
That's what Donovan said. He's supposed to come up and haul hay for me tomorrow because Beth's out of hay. And he's like, Mom, it's snowing a lot. If I can, I will, but it's snowing a lot. And I'm like, oh, shit.
We're pushing 5 inches right now.
That's what he said.
It's coming down. It's still coming down.
But what if it's snowing like that makes it really hard for you to get out and take a walk?
The wind is blowing and it's cold.
Yeah.
And I hate walking in a blizzard.
Well, that's exactly it. I wasn't being judgy. I was saying it makes it hard.
I plan on doing the Xbox here in a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, get back into tennis. It whooped my ass last Friday.
Well, that'd be good.
So, oh yeah. So I'm getting, today is my day of getting back into action because, weird. We lost like all of our viewers according to YouTube
Weird.
like 2 minutes ago.
Huh.
But anyway, I plan on pushing forward and doing what I need to do.
I think so. The whole topic of this podcast day, and we've talked about it many, many times, is how greatly mental health affects your physical health. And
Yeah.
when shit happens, it's so hard not to revert back to that food for comfort.
Yeah.
Because so many of us as human beings, and I'm not sure why, I'm sure there's some study that's been done or something, revert to food for comfort. And comfort and food is comfort. And we tend to just overeat because it's there and it makes us feel happy, which it's a very false happiness. I mean, because it's a
Well, I don't know,
horrible
because
vicious cycle.
there's a lot of studies that show that like foods like chocolate and shit actually do have an impact on feel good stuff and
Well,
whatnot.
okay,
So
but I'm just talking like regular food. You know, some people's very favorite comfort food is mac and cheese, and I don't need to eat a pound of fucking mac and cheese because I feel bad.
right?
Like, that's not gonna, like, there's nothing in that except here in my head that makes that feel good food. Like,
Yeah.
um, and it's stuff like that that really affects how you lose weight and how you're able to. And I mean, the first thing I did on Monday night after we found out about Brian was go get us ice cream.
Yep.
But I can tell you right now, I don't regret that ice cream.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
It was Cold
But
Stone.
yeah. But can you tell me that how you're not super disappointed in how you have eaten in the last 2.5 weeks?
Oh no, I am. It's yeah.
Yeah. And it's figuring out how to get past that dependence on food for comfort.
Yeah.
And I, weirdly enough, have done amazing the last couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah. I'm proud of you. You've been doing awesome.
I'm
Keto
I'm really
stuff.
proud of myself too. I mean, I haven't done the best, and I could have done better, but I didn't fall back in the I
I'm
didn't fall
stripping
back
here.
into the whole I'm sad, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. I want bread. I want,
Yeah.
I mean, I did for a few hours on Sunday. I fell into that a little bit. But I think in general, when you're trying to get fit and trying to lose weight and feel better about yourself, it's a struggle to change your mindset and how you look at things.
Yeah.
And whether things have gone to shit or things are exciting and happy. I mean, birthday parties, everything like that. You eat cake, you eat
Oh, we
crap.
got a
And
terrible February ahead of us.
I was going to say, and we have February coming up. And with us, we have Donovan, Erebeth, Annika, my birthday's coming up. Like, Februarys are just fraught with food disasters. And trying to keep being good with the idea of everybody goes out to dinner for their birthday in our family. Like, that's,
You get to pick
I
where
go
to
to
go.
dinner. And, and then there's cake, or it's great because since all of us have February birthdays, we don't always fall back on cake because we just got so tired of having 4 cakes in a month.
Non-stop cake.
Yeah. So, like, Donovan's favorite thing is banana pudding. And he'll eat cake, but he loves banana pudding. Erebeth loves cheesecake.
Yeah.
That's typically what she has. Annika likes to get the weird parfait things. They have the cake and the
Oh, like
pudding in there.
the one I want to get from Target that they never have
Yeah.
on my birthday.
And I always used to go with Dairy Queen ice cream cakes. Or
Yeah.
or the Cold Stone ice cream cakes, which are way better. But I'm like, okay,
I'm,
so this year I have a recipe that's a really, really good recipe for keto cheesecake. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I'll just plan for keto cheesecake. So,
we gotta record that one.
oh
Do a
yeah,
video on it as we're making it.
we should. So
Yeah. Neo says, I was sore yesterday, so I did some walking videos instead of not working out. Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Like normally on days where I don't get to the gym, I'll play the Xbox, like I did on Friday. And I strapped on 2 pounds on each hand and played, and ooh, it's been a long time. My shoulders and traps were killing me.
Yeah. Well, it's today I had planned on Ashley and I never get to see each other anymore. And I'm up here in
Yeah.
Sterling and it's her day off. I was so excited. I was going to go hang out with her. Right before we started this podcast, I got a Snapchat from her that says, "Today's probably not a good day for you to come over and hang out because Justin and Peyton are homesick."
Uh,
So I'm like,
crappy.
shit, now I
Oh
gotta like clean my house or something.
well. Yeah, that'll happen. You're just gonna lay down and read a book.
And not only that, I don't get to hang out with Ashley, who I never get to see anymore. Ever. Unless
Yeah,
I can convince her to go wander Walmart. We might just go walk around Walmart just for something to do and hang out.
nice.
Hey, in Denver, old ladies go walk the mall together
Well,
for indoor exercise during the winter.
they do that here in Denver. I think it's a thing
That's
where
what I said. And
old
they do it in
people
Denver.
walk laps around any mall. Like the
Yeah.
Ogden Mall, when I remember back in the day, I was I think it was like 21 or 20. But I used to work in the mall at the video place, and every morning it opened, there were people doing laps, and they were
Uh-huh.
all over the age of like 80. It's like, hey, you do you, boo.
I mean, if you think about it, it's someplace that's inside and warm.
Oh yeah,
You just
semi-safe
keep, yeah,
ish for the Ogden Mall.
right. I remember when we used to go hang out at the mall as teenagers. We used to hang out at Park Meadows, and there's always older women, like, I don't know, in their 60s or so. They're power walking
I, I,
together,
well,
having
I
conversations.
wasn't saying anything was wrong with it.
I just think, I mean, wherever you can get your exercise, like,
I
whatever.
just think
You
it's
know.
I just think it's funny that you have like nowhere up there in Sterling to
No,
walk.
I don't at all.
You can go to the park we used to go to.
It's
Is it
snowing.
snowing? Pansy.
Yeah,
We have, like, oh shit, what the fuck are people doing outside my house?
that's what I'm asking.
Oh, I know what they're doing outside of my house.
What are they
Michael,
doing? What?
turning off my water.
Oh, God.
Or they're trying to. They don't know where the water thing is because it's not out in front of my house.
I guess we'll have to figure that out after the show.
Yeah.
Yay. Which I would have freaking paid.
Right? So,
Anyway.
so, anyway.
Okay, Neil
I was
says you
talking
read
about
my...
snow. It's snow. Lots of snow. Can you see, or is it just white out there?
It's just white.
There's like 2 inches. Anyway, so who says what?
Neo says, you read my mind. I was going to ask for the keto cheesecake recipe, and you both mentioned recording a video for it.
Yep.
See, there we go. We'll do that next month. In fact, we'll even clean
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Oh, hey.
Neo says, my total weight loss to date is 18 pounds for my heaviest.
That's awesome.
Nice. 18?
That's
my
pretty good.
heaviest, yeah, my heaviest was in the 300s. So I'm nowhere near my heaviest.
Oh, I'm nowhere near my heaviest either.
So,
I'm like
but that's good.
70 pounds from my heaviest. But,
Yeah,
you know, it's only
18
taken
pounds,
me,
that's awesome.
I don't know, 8 years
Yeah.
to get.
How to lose 100 pounds in 7 short years. That'll be my next book, I think, once I hit it. Once I hit my goal, I'll write that book.
Right?
How to lose 100 pounds in, shit, by then it'll be
10 years.
What did I see? 2015. No, it'll be 7 years. It's 2015 is when I actually started putting effort into it.
And putting effort in and being serious.
Yeah. So 7 short years.
Awesome.
And I had a lot. And, I'm quite impressed that I haven't ballooned back up to 300 pounds with all the shit that I've had to deal with in the past 7 years.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, so while you temporarily fall apart like the last couple weeks, I mean, and
Oh, yeah.
you fell off the wagon and aren't doing very good, and you are able to pull it back together fairly quickly.
Yeah.
You take the couple weeks and you're like, and shit sucks, and
Yeah.
but then you're able to be like,
Bounce
nope, I
back.
don't, yeah,
Said nope, because I have goals. One of my goals is to be looked at like a piece of meat. I've never had that before. It'd be kind of new. It'd be kind of interesting.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have stupid goals. Like I want to be able to wear cute clothes and oh, hold on.
That's not necessarily a stupid goal.
Sorry, I don't have a mute.
Bless you.
Or I probably do. I just don't know where it is because I don't use Discord on my phone very often.
Nice.
So, but anyway, I think anybody who was really struggling with mental health, I think is going to struggle with weight loss.
Oh, yeah.
And
Especially if they're like a stress eater like me.
yeah.
Which is funny. I'm normally a massive stress eater, but Sunday I didn't hardly eat
No,
anything.
that's crazy because typically I don't eat when I'm stressed. Like, but I wasn't stressed out. I was just upset and hanging out and visiting with people that I hadn't seen in a while, and
Some people I
so
don't remember seeing.
I know.
Like I thank you for the condolences, but I don't know who the hell you are.
Right?
Like half the people there.
I'm like, I don't know these people.
And so, no, like a lot of them were like, admittedly, I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
And they didn't really know me. They just wanted to say sorry because it was my
Yeah.
brother. But then there's people who's like, I haven't seen you in so long. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Have I ever seen you? Like,
Yeah. Oh, then he played off. Yeah, no, yeah.
well, did you hear my story from Hayden?
Yeah.
So Hayden is one of Mike's ex stepbrothers.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness, they were like 10.
Mm.
Hayden was like 10 or 11. It was the last time I saw him. So he said he came up and he saw Annika and thought Annika was me.
Yeah. That's because you and Annika are a lot alike, so.
I know.
She's definitely your daughter.
Exactly. But he laughed. He goes, I gave Annika a hug, and at first I thought she was you. And then somebody's like, can you believe she's already 14? And he went, oh, that's definitely not Sam then.
Right?
So he's like, I just can't believe how much she looks like you.
But anyway, I do have a tendency to bounce back, so.
Yeah, which you need to work on, and it's not something you want to be able to practice with, but what you need to be able to work on is curbing the stress eating, curbing the...
You think? No shit, Sherlock. Very astute, Captain Obvious.
Meh.
Go start doing the airbet thing? Yeah.
But I mean, well, that's what I wanted to talk about today, is trying to figure out how to stop yourself from binge eating, from
Well, for
staying
me,
in a
it's all.
bucket, or
Well, for me, it's all about remembering that I have things I want to do,
yeah.
and if I get too lost in the emotions of everything, then I'm never going to accomplish them. So, and I want to look like I want to be an underwear model by the time I go to Las Vegas in April. Yeah, because that'll happen. That's
Right.
idealistic.
Um, I think just making sure that you keep your goals in sight. That's what's helped me so
Yeah.
much the last couple of weeks is that I made this commitment to do the 365 days of keto, to stick with it and really kind of document what's going on and
Yeah.
everything like that. And so I think that's helped a lot. I mean, I went to Florida for 2 days and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna struggle so much because Alyssa and I go eat good food.
Oh yeah.
And in all reality, I ate French fries and one onion ring while we were there. We went to this phenomenal burger place and I got my burger without a bun and it was super good. But they had these amazing onion rings and I was like, yes, I need one onion ring. So I ordered an order of onion rings and I ate one and gave the rest to Alyssa. But I did eat like a handful of their French fries because they were super good too. And I'm
Well,
like, in the grand scheme of things, a few French fries is
I
not
was gonna
going
throw you at a
to.
hawk. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not gonna balloon back up 20 pounds from one onion ring.
exactly.
It's a matter of weight
And
ratios.
so, I mean, I was really impressed with myself that I was able to, even for dinner, we went to a Publix, which is like the same thing as, Safeway, uh,
Mm.
Albertsons. It's a grocery store.
Vons. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and we bought ourselves stuff for dinner that night, and I just bought a meat and cheese tray. And I bought myself some rice crackers. A serving of 18 crackers had 9 grams of carbs in it. Do you know how many 18 fucking crackers? I was like, I don't even know
Nice.
that I had a whole serving.
Yeah. Hey. Well, when I was in the hotel, I lived off meat trays.
Uh-huh. I
That's
mean, it was,
that whole month and a half that I was living there, it was the lightest I've been. Do you know? Do
yeah,
you realize that? I weighed
yeah.
216 when I moved into this house. I gained 30 pounds.
Well,
I go
because you
back to
went back
living off
to
meat
like,
trays.
well, we were eating meat and cheese trays with a few
I
microwave
had
dinners.
apple, yeah, and then
Yeah.
apple every morning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, now it's all back to carbs a go.
Right. No, so I mean, so we did really good while I was there and on a trip, which I was a little concerned and I was like, oh, it's gonna be such a struggle. It's gonna be so hard. Especially because Alyssa's like, man, I feel like I'm a little bit of a bad influence. And I was like, no, I'm actually doing pretty good, aside from the French fries.
Yeah. And see, this was after Brian's thing,
Yeah.
so you did really good.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally last Thursday and Friday that I
Yeah.
was out, that I was in Florida because we'd had that trip planned for a long time. Um, we went down to Tampa to buy glitter. So
So I got glitter from
New Orleans.
New
We went,
Orleans,
yeah, we
and
went
then
to
you went
Mr.
to
Nola's in
Tampa.
New Orleans and went to Tampa.
You're gonna visit
Well,
every glitter shop in the U.S.
maybe. Well, our
That's a
big thing
goal.
is, well, we need a reason to travel. And originally, Alyssa and I were gonna do the Get on Food Network, and there's a show called Diners, Drive-ins, and Drives.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love that show. So does Alyssa. We were like, oh, it'd be super fun to plan our traveling around going to places that he's done the show at.
Mm,
And I'm like, oh, that'd be super fun just to give us a reason to go places because we can't.
yeah.
But then I told her, I was like, Alyssa, I can't travel for food this year. There is no way
Oh,
that I
that'd be
can
fun.
and travel for
Yeah.
food.
What you should do though, you could travel for keto food. See if there's any
We
keto
actually, we've actually
restaurants.
talked about that. Yeah, we've talked about that.
Make
That's one
your
of the things we're gonna do.
and make your own damn YouTube show for um, going to keto
Right?
places in the U.S. That would actually be kind of fun.
Right. Yeah, we've actually talked about looking up keto restaurants and stuff and going there because we just don't. We need a reason to go to different places because we can't.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't travel for food. So we're like, let's go somewhere warm because it's January. Where do we want to go? And Alyssa was like, I've been to Florida a lot because our grandparents growing up lived in the panhandle of Florida.
Yeah.
She's like, but I've never been anywhere in Florida except right there, to Niceville and Fort
Hmm.
Walton Beach, and that area is where our grandparents lived when we were growing up. She's like, so I've never been anywhere else. Let's go somewhere else in Florida. So we looked up some glitter stores and found one that was right outside of, like, it's an hour outside of Tampa. So we rented a car and we stayed in Tampa. And if
Yeah.
anybody hasn't seen my short on Crossing Colorado, I did a quick little check-in from the beach in the dark. So,
Yep. Cool.
yeah. I don't know. Did we cover our topic at all, or do we just kind of be random?
I don't know. Did we?
I think a little bit.
Slightly random. That's what happens when you plan for the show 5 minutes before you go live.
It was 30 minutes, but I forgot. Like, I was hanging out here reading a book, and I'm like, okay, trying to make a plan for my day. And I get a Snapchat from you, and you're like, what's our topic for today? I was like, oh shit. Fuck, I
Well, see,
forgot.
and I was working up until quarter after
Yeah.
for doing my Green Geek stuff, and so I'm like, I'm gonna be cutting this close. Neo says, call it Sam's Keto Travels. Find keto and no keto places and show the keto options. So yeah,
I
you can
could
do your
totally do
own.
that.
You guys can do your own traveling show. I bet you that'd actually do fairly well on YouTube if you guys had a decent camera and shit.
Probably.
Have Alyssa be your film crew.
I felt through. She would do it.
Your camera is actually pretty good. I bet you'd
Yeah.
come up with some good videos.
My camera for on my phone is amazing. I spent the
Yeah, it
extra
is.
money to have the better camera.
Well, then you might as well use it, right? You
Right.
guys can plan. You can literally go to a new place every week.
No, because I have to come up here on my days off. And we don't have the same days off, so we'd have to, we could do a new place every month.
Well, that's lame.
Well,
Go by yourself then, or take somebody else with you.
again, I still have to come up here to, I don't know, hang out with our kids.
They're old enough.
Go with my house and visit with my kitties. Can you see Joe?
Yep. He doesn't look amused.
He was like, the fuck, get the camera out of my face. And hang out with my kitties and do other things. So I can't be traveling right now every week.
You're such a boomer.
Whatever.
Yeah, ever since I brought that up on my show last night, that's like been stuck in my head. So I was
Yeah.
bitching about calling it merch. Like I hate that term.
You're right.
Like God, I sound like a boomer. Like no, I'm Generation X. But anyway, so what I'm doing is just remembering that I've got things I want to accomplish and that I don't know, that I would like to get them accomplished.
I know a couple things you said helped you earlier or last week a little bit was saying that, Brian had talked about so much about how proud he was of you and how you were
yeah,
doing.
yeah.
And he would
That's gonna
not be, yeah.
No, that is a big inspiration actually. Every time I saw my brother, like especially the last 10 times I've seen him, it's always been how proud he was of me for fixing my shit. And the last time was with the book, and yeah, that's that is motivational.
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint.
Yeah.
So
Because, if you just fell back in your old habits and didn't keep up and moving forward, he would be super disappointed in you. And
yeah,
yeah. So, again, finding things that help.
we're gonna start crying now.
I know. Finding things that help keep a positive focus. as opposed to focusing on the negative of whatever
Yeah.
situation. I mean,
Well, it's like I teach that a lot on Ride Sanctuary. Is that don't dwell on the negative, learn from it, and move on.
yeah,
Not there's no such thing as a true failure as long as you learn from the experience, because
yeah,
then it just becomes a lesson. So you can't really call lessons failures. The trick is to not do the same shit over and over and over. Each
exactly.
time expecting a different result. Neo says, and to bring Michael in it, you guys can create a keto version with Sam and Michael Keto Corner.
Yeah.
I see that. I so want to set up the warehouse because I want a kitchen set up that we can do the recipes and stuff from, and I can do my Gordon Ramsay impressions.
Oh. One of my favorites is something that Alyssa does that I don't have this stuff to do. Is she sous vides the cheesecakes in little mason jars that are perfect serving size.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
And those are the best because you stick them in the fridge and you can forget about them for a while because it seals them.
Mhm.
And they're amazing. They're so good. And we just you
Okay.
pop the top.
I washed one the other day in my sink. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I
Yeah.
realized,
That's
it's a little teeny mason jar. I'm like,
uh-huh.
okay. So I washed it.
Yeah, I need to get it back to her
No
so
idea
she
where
can
it
make
came from.
more. It was in
Ah.
the fridge when I cleaned out the fridge. One of those was still in there. It had been like almost a year, and I was like,
Ew.
"Oh, we're gonna throw that away."
Ew.
Yeah. The crazy thing is,
Year old.
it still smelled good. Like, and I was like,
You smelled it after a year?
well, it wasn't moldy or anything. So I was like, "What the hell?" And it wasn't quite a year.
That should make you worry. I'm like, if mold's not even touching it.
Well, but it was sealed. It was like when you can stuff,
That's yeah, okay. Still.
like jarred spaghetti sauce, or
I don't know what it is. Like the keto buns have been up there for more than a month and they don't
those
mold.
disturbed me a little bit.
The bread was up there for like 3, and I only
I
had to
know,
throw
and
away
it's
3
normal.
slices.
Yeah. That disturbed me a little bit. I was like, ew, what kind of chemicals are making this that it's like worse than
Or
I'm thinking?
what kind of chemicals are in normal bread that are causing it to mold so fast when keto bread doesn't?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Be an interesting study. I might have to look into that and write an article about it.
Yeah.
Because that is crazy. That keto stuff lasts way longer.
Yeah.
That's a much longer shelf life.
But
Then we have that bag of palmini mashed potatoes in there, Sam.
ooh, I told you I'll make something. I'll
We're
make something next
and
week for lunch.
what we should do this weekend and then film it. We're doing remember we're doing the video on trying to choke down the palmini.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you have the bacon bits and the cheese and the sour cream.
I don't think that's gonna
I'll
help.
I'll try. I'm gonna try and do the recipe for the loaded mashed potatoes that's on the website.
Cause I damn near dumped the entire thing of garlic salt, and it still was
No,
bad.
it's so bad. So bad.
Neo says you both should be proud of yourself because with the bad that has happened, you both didn't stray away from your goals as bad as it could have been. Yeah,
Very true.
that's yeah.
I'm actually
I
really
did
proud of
way
myself.
yeah I did way better than or way worse than Sam, but um, I can drop weight wicked fast. Um, this 235 will be gone by Saturday. I'll bet you I'll be back down to in the 220s if I keep up with my Xbox play.
Yeah.
And I've got to do a review on the Stealth board, which is a
Hmm.
planking gaming thing. I'll be doing that for
And
Carl
it's
players.
so fun.
We got the Zaws. I've got the body blade still. I mean, I've got a ton of shit that I could do here at the house. So
Yeah.
even if it's like still snowing,
Zoe and
now it's,
Joe.
now it's turned into a blizzard. I'm telling you, we're gonna get like a foot of snow.
Right? Oh, and Ty
It is
said
done.
you could do some bowling.
The bowling, I like doing the bowling on the
Yeah,
Quest.
but you said it didn't burn as many
I burn
calories, right?
I burn more calories doing dishes,
Yeah.
but I still enjoy playing the Quest has a lot of fun games to it. So I want to get into Beat Saber and strap the weights on to play that. I want to see if there's a tennis one that I can compare it with the Xbox. So I got all kinds of shit here I can do.
Yeah.
The trick is to keep active. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter what
that's
you're doing
really
as long as you increase the heart rate.
exactly. That's gonna be my struggle the next 2 days, because I'm up here for 2 days.
Yeah.
Is to, especially if it's gonna snow and it's gonna be yucky,
Well,
and not like I have a lot
yeah,
of options. I can go walk around fucking Walmart.
yeah, but you guys gotta you can clean up the house though.
Yeah.
That'll burn some calories.
Yeah.
Not really much to clean since I'm the person who does everything.
So, but okay. I don't know that I have anything else to add. Is there anything else in chat?
Neo says the almond flour has a long shelf life.
Yeah.
Did you ever find that almond flour that we had?
Yeah. I used it. Remember, I made the chicken nuggets.
Oh, that's right. And the chicken nuggets with the almond flour, they tasted like she bought them from Cane's. Is that where you
Yeah.
go? The
Yeah.
Cane's chicken strips? Yeah, they were good.
I used almond flour
I'm
and
telling you, you should do strips.
yeah, I probably will next time. I used almond flour and crushed up pork rinds
Yeah,
for the
those are
breading.
really good. So there's a lot of like when people think of keto, they think of nasty foods and shit. Now there are some nasty foods out there,
There are some. But no, I make really.
but
I have some
we've come
really good
across all
foods.
we've come across all kinds of great, really good recipes
Yeah.
that even though I'm not on keto, that I would eat because they are good.
Well, when I make the cauliflower fried rice, the chicken fried
Oh
rice.
yeah, that is good too. That's some good shit. And it's only like 105 calories or something like that. It's
Yeah,
like
it's not.
stupid low, but it's
And
good.
super fill. It's good and it's so filling.
Oh yeah.
So
So
yeah, we'll have to do some recipes. And if nothing else, I can put some of the recipes up on the website
blog.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the blog.
Yeah, we could blog that and do what I do with Rive Sanctuary is we can
Do
create the blog
videos.
post and then do a video to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. That's what we have.
Awesome. Well, I'm ready to wrap this up because sitting here like this is hurting my back.
All right. Cool. That's okay. I think we kind of covered what we were talking about.
I
This
think
is
we
what
did. I think we managed
I
it.
think I need to make a list so I can come up with points that I do like
Yeah.
bullet points.
Well, I had a list, but we went through all the list. And then, okay, I'll try and work on that.
Alrighty.
Well, thank you everybody for watching and being here. Try and take care of your mental health because it's just as important as your physical health.
Extremely.
And we'll see everybody next week.
Yep. And yeah, so yeah.
And I'll do another
Have a
check.
nice-
All right, and
What?
I'll do another check-in video later this week, I think.
I need to start doing those too.
Yeah,
I completely forgot.
slacker.
Shit happens. All right. Have a good
Have a good day. Have a good week.
I streamed too much in the night. Have a good evening. Have a good day. And see y'all next week.